Oops. Jeez, why there's so many save files? Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Well, that's us signed up for a life of servitude. We can't very well up sticks and have every man, woman, and child among us set out after a king who don't even have a kingdom yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we can't just run off and leave the base empty either.
Oi.
What are you two talking about? Oh, we were just discussing the fact that we'll need to look for a suitable piece of empty land if we're to start building our new kingdom. No, that'll be an awful pain in the neck, won't it? Why, you could just raid a village somewhere, start out with that as your base, and...
No.
We're not pirates, understand? Ha ha ha. Alright. Keep your hair on. Old Bacho is just having a bit of fun with you. Anyway, if we're going to build a kingdom, we're going to need a good spot. Location is everything. Core, look at Roland's face. Talk about serious. That's because we're having a serious conversation. But I suppose he does look a little stern. Hehe. A new nation is like a tiny, defenseless animal, by which I mean it's liable to be swallowed by the first predator that comes along. The only way for it to grow is to put itself somewhere out of harm's way. Anywhere else and you'll be overrun before you know it. So what kind of place do we need to look for then? Someplace difficult to invade for sure, and with plenty of natural resources. If you've got both, you've got a chance. Someplace like... right here.
Evan and his motley crew of would-be kingdom builders turned their gaze eastward to the heartlands. These verdant plains were as yet unclaimed by any nation. But would they prove a fitting place for Evan's promised kingdom? Chapter 3. The Town That Tempted Fate.
The Heartlands aren't too far away. Straight down the mountain and past the ruins. Can we fly there?
Well, no.
Well now, it ain't exactly that we can't fly there. But it's the winds of Cloud Coil Canyon that set the old sky skimmers a soaring sea. Beyond the bounds of the valley, things can get a mite hairy. I see. I think I'd prefer to walk.
Listen here.
Home by land ain't necessarily much safer, lad. There's a gaggle of bandits been bothering folks down the ruins there of late. Bandits versus pirates, huh? Sounds like quite the showdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's loads of them as well. It won't be pretty. Then we'll have to go mob-handed. We've got a couple of halfway decent leaders of men among our numbers. Fetch that pair of numbskulls, will you, girlie?
Boss!
Ring boss?
No, listen here.
We're a way to set up a new kingdom down there in the Heartlands, lads. And we'll be needing to smash our way through a bandit or two to get there. Which is why you and your men will be joining us. A battle. Sure, it's been long enough. Scrap boys at last.
Huh?
What are you doing here, Corel? I only sent for this here pair of scurvy dogs. Sorry, boss. Fancied a peek at this brave new world the boys building is all. The more the merrier, right, Evan? Of course. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Well, if it's alright with the lad here, it is alright with me. Just be sure you make yourself useful, you hear? Aye aye, boss. Kunbish, Chinggis, and Geralt are coming with you.
Listen here.
Now listen, I'll be fighting beside you from here on out, lad. I'll leave the tactical tinkerings to you, but just you shout if I ain't doing as you need me to. Ooh.
I'll be counting on you.
So the Cloud Snake himself is part of the team now, huh? Couldn't ask for a more formidable ally than that. Alright then. Looks like it's time to head for the Heartlands. There's something I can do before I leave this town.
Hey.
I heard you were a little worse for wear, matey. You sure you're alright to be out scouting? Alright, I'll take more than a gallon of grog to put me on a commission, girlie, as we go. Right you are, but I won't be going easy on you. Once we're up in the air, we'll see if you can keep up, you dissolute devil, ye. What are you?
Will you be staying with us?
Is there more exciting than a night's thrill ride, a snooze, and a low-slung hammock?
Sleep well. Good boy.
I gotta remember how to play the game.
Leave this to me.
When did I get this? Yeah, I didn't have
I'm
that.
counting on you.
I wonder what all these crafting materials that I'm getting does. Haven't found a place to use them yet.
Here goes nothing.
on you.
Oh, I know where to go now. I tried to go here before, but it wouldn't let
Come
me.
on.
Can I get up here yet? It doesn't look like it. Oh. I guess I'm gonna do these mushrooms. Or whatever these are. Have to pick these up. Can I just jump down? Eh. Oh. Yeah, whatever.
Careful, everyone.
Careful, everyone. I'm being careful. It's not like there's much to worry about. This game's super easy. I wish I could set it to a harder difficulty. Bum, 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 bum. Did I ever explore that cave?
Here goes nothing.
Gimme. Okay.
Ahoy there!
Avast, the dogs will be just beyond here. The bandits, you mean?
Aye.
Aye, that I do. Alright, time for Kunbish and Chinggis to make their sorry hides useful. Let's get this battle underway. We'll plant a standard for our troops to muster beneath. When you're ready to take to the field of battle, come there and say the word. Skirmishes. Read about these. Skirmishes are army-on-army battles in which Evan takes to the field in combat of up to 4 units. The aim is to have him guide his troops to victory. In order to begin a skirmish, approach the standard planted in the ground nearby and order your soldiers to form ranks. We're gonna go take their nexus. You ready to join the fray and take on the Battle of the Heartlands? The recommended level for this skirmish is level 1. Okay. Let's do it. During briefings, you can prepare your army for the skirmish ahead by checking victory conditions, assessing enemy forces, boosting your might, and picking units. Okay. I guess bolster units, not enough influence. Okay. Malatiers, Irregulars. Guess I have to get all the way over here. Description units. Select which units will be sending into battle. I guess that's all I can do. What is this?
Hi there!
I can't even read that fast enough.
Good luck, everyone!
2 arms. Control your units. When a unit Evan controls enemy, it can rotate units to the left. Okay.
Listen here.
Holding down one of the other buttons, you can have your forces move more quickly or launch an all-out assault. You'll see them attack the enemy in a fast and furious fashion. Hold X to quick march, hold square to all-out assault.
Ha! Revenant!
This should work! Don't let them get away!
Okay, so that bar goes down when I do that. Each unit type is strong against certain other units. Red are strong against green. That's like Fate, or not Fate, Fire Emblem. Just Fire Emblem, I guess. Red are strong against green. Green is strong against blue. Blue is strong against red. It's kind of hard to remember.
Don't let them get away! This should work! Form a square! This should work!
Each unit can deploy its own special tactic. These can be used when the unit's special tactics gauge is full, but be aware that this will cost military might. Military might is the power used to order your units on the battlefield. You'll have a different amount depending on the type of engagement, so try your best to use it wisely. Jinga's special tactic calls down sky simmers to bombard the enemy. Kunber's special tactic temporarily routes the enemy to the spot of terror. Hold R2 and press sky.
Here we go! Plenty more where that came from!
Here's our chance! Don't let them get away!
Do you like that?
Where are all my guys? Oh.
We can't afford to lose! Alright.
All right.
Oh no.
Charge!
Now listen here.
This should work! Advance! Now's our chance! Now's our chance! Charge! This should work! Charge! We can't afford to lose! This should work!
Kill the inhib.
This should work!
Activate shock tactics to make all unit types effective against all others, and greatly slow down the rate at which the might gauge is depleted. If your units are poorly matched or you're in trouble, try pressing triangle. Oh, that's a lot of guys.
Revenant!
All together now! This should work!
They'll be singing me name over this! You think you can kill me off?
Come on! That's the end of that!
Yay. That was kind of weird.
Yeah!
Ha, easy peasy. I shan't. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, okay, whatever. Here we are at last, the Heartlands. Ooh.
Wow.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah!
It's a lovely cool breeze, isn't there?
Golly!
We're really gonna do it, aren't we? We're gonna build a kingdom. Yahar, that's all the tents pitched. Thank heaven for that. I'm pooped. We can't live in tents forever. We'll need to think about putting something more permanent in place. And for that, we'll need natural resources. Ah yes, building materials. Right, some good quality wood would be a start. That's easy enough. The forest in Niall is just down the way. We'll go and chop ourselves a few choice logs, shall we?
Oi!
Can't just go chopping down trees willy-nilly. What do you think Niall will have to say about that? I'm guessing he's the owner of this forest?
Yes.
Yes, he's the leader of the Greenlings. They're the creatures who live there. Nothing happens in the wood without his permission. Then we must go and speak with him. I'm sure he'll give us his blessing if we explain the situation. Ha, you're clearly not met Niall, lad. He's an incurable old skinflint. Oof. Tighter than a hangman's noose he is. You'll get nothing out of him for free, mark my words. Then we'll just have to cut a deal. I brought my fair share of hard-nosed customers to the negotiation table in my time. What's that now? Never mind. Let's go see this Niall, shall we? I like this area. No.
Leave this to me.
Here goes nothing.
Oh.
Ahoy there!
Oh, I gotta do another one of these? I wonder how this one will go.
Good luck, troops. Advance! Now, forward! Now, forward!
Cool. Oh, there's a little chart at the top that shows me which units counter which. Okay. Alright, I don't want to do one of those again. Shiny. How far away is this? Oh, okay. A little ways away. A Manticore. I want to fight this guy.
I'll do my best. I'm counting on you.
What? What is this? That wasn't in any tutorial. I just went Super Saiyan. Did I get everything? I see how geared everyone is. I got some better stuff. Oh, okay. Do I want money or equipment? I want rare equipment. E. How do I get to the bottom one? I don't think I can. Do, 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 do. I need 20. I'll wait. Okay. It's all fine. It's all fine.
Leave this to me. Need your help. I'm counting on you.
I'm counting on you. I see a thing over there. Can I save? I don't think I can, but it shouldn't be a problem.
Excuse me. Oi.
Ancient monsters are monsters that have been infected by a mysterious and malign influence and set some wilds, making them much more dangerous than usual. They attack without provocation any and all who approach them, which is why valuable bounties are offered for ridding the lands of their menace. Dare you face these horrors? More information, blah blah blah. Shouldn't be that hard. Gimme! Level 22. Oh, whatever.
Watch this.
Okay. I think this was a bad idea.
Danny.
Sorry.
Roland.
I do 3 damage. Alright, we gotta run.
Fall back. I'll do my best.
so annoying. Why does this place have to be so awkward to get to? I kinda want that shiny. Pork chopper.
Come on! I need your help!
Jeez.
I'm counting on you!
No. No, get away. Please. I just wanted the treasure chest. What level is this guy? Another manticore. Oh no. 46, dang. It's locked. Don't think I want to go here yet. I don't want to fight you either. No, 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 no. Not again, please. Ah! Why?
You ready for this?
No, 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 no. Oh wow, strong attacks are really good on the guy. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay.
I'll do my best.
Whoa. Relax. Oh, I got a new gun for Roland. Good, good, good. After I get out of here, I'll put it on. Ah! What? Oh, okay. Oh, I've gotten a bunch of them, I just didn't realize. Okay, this one's a lot better. What are Batu's sidearms? Oh wait, I don't think he works like that. Oh, he does. Joke's cool. Next spears. Alright, let's see what's in here. The Forest of Nile. Getting Wind Waker vibes.
Golly.
It's Stay Healthy Bot. It's yelling at me. Gold Paw. Which reminds me, I gotta get my water out of the freezer. There were no cold waters. How does it know? Because it's a genius. Be right back. Back. Do. Okay. Gold Paw.
Mm-hmm.
It's a kingdom on the other side of the forest. There are even more people there than in Ding Dong Dell. Never mind all that now. Something fishy afoot. I can smell it in the air. Best shake a leg and find old Niall. I can't get over the little Lisa Simpson following me.
Aye.
Save stone. Thingy.
Watch your backs.
Oh.
Keep this.
Ooh. Thingy. That's for Bob too.
I'm counting on you.
I'm gonna take a guess and say that Niall is a tree. Oh my gosh, what's all this stuff?
Come on.
Whoa. Maple story? Guessing they hate fire. Shiny. Maybe Niall isn't a tree.
Oi!
Just creepy forest mask people. Well, it's just not that simple, you see.
Huh?
What's going on here?
Gosh.
Looks like they're having some kind of disagreement. Oh, really?
Listen.
We've no need of such things, I'm sorry. I dunno. I didn't know how else to say it. No need of delicious, fresh bread? Impossible. You won't regret it, I promise. Please, you have to give me a chance. Take my bread, please. Oh my god, I didn't know you were a cat. Well, it's a little awkward, to be honest. This young fellow here, he says he wants to be Master Niall's personal chef, and he will nae take no for an answer. I'm gonna, actually, it probably is a tree. That's probably why he doesn't eat bread. Oh, wait, King Evan, you're alive? I see you're a Grimalkin. Did you come all the way from Ding Dong Dell? Yes, your majesty. Name's Floyd. I was training to be a chef back home, but when the coup happened and... Well, if you're looking for a place to live, you'd be more than welcome to come to my new kingdom. We're going to build it out in the Heartlands. Really? Oh, that would be ever so helpful. I was starting to get a little desperate. Yes, I could be your court chef. I only got as far as learning how to make bread, but but it's ever such good bread, and I'm sure I'll learn more recipes soon. that sounds perfect. I shall look forward to finding out what delicious things you can come up with. Wonderful. The Heartlands, was it? Alright, I'll head there straight away. Bye-bye, bread cat.
Thanks.
Thank you so much, Your Majesty. I'll see you in your new country. No, our new country soon. Goodbye for now. Okay, just go!
Oh, Crevens.
You really saved our bacon there, laddie. We were worried we'd never get rid of the stubborn wee blighter. You're here to see Master Niall, presumably? Well, we'll certainly not refuse you an audience after that little favor. Through you go. Alright, let me go talk to the Deku tree. Oh, it's not a tree. Just a little Yoda man.
Eh?
Let me get this straight. You're wanting to chop down a load of our trees and cart them off so you can make your daft wee kingdom bigger? Yeah. Good luck with that, pal. Nick, oh, whoops. Didn't mean to. I am the king.
Oh, aye.
Oh, I. Do you think I was born yesterday? Nope. I'll speak to your king and none other. I'll make no promises, even then. I said I am the king. Yes, this is his kingmaker right here.
Howdy do. Help my Bob.
I've met kings before. They've a certain something about them. Dignity, you can. Gravitas, if you will. A touch of class.
Oh.
You don't see any of those things in me?
Oi!
He's a very good king, I'll have you know. Used to be the ruler of Ding Dong Dell, but then some mice overthrew him. Now he's trying to build a whole new kingdom, and it's gonna be amazing.
What?
That's a right old tale. You're telling me you're young Evan? The lad they were saying perished and the troubles over that way? Well, that's all well and good. I love a bit of drama as much as the next man, but I cannot give you what you need. Old Poggy is the one yous want to speak to. Ugh. Pugnacious from Goldpaw? Who's that exactly? The Grand High Roller, they call him. Boss man over in the neck of the woods. King O Goldpaller, ye might say.
Aye.
Aye, that's the fella. Invited me over for a wee shake of the old dice. Before I knew it, I'd lost my shirt. So I did what anyone would. I popped the forest down as collateral on one last roll. Well, it didn't exactly go my way. Now his flunkies are tramping through my lovely woods, sticking nonsense on trees and trying to boot me out on my behind, the heartless devils. He gambled away a tree? All his trees? So those things on the trees, they're eviction notices? Which means the forest of Niall is now the forest of Pugnacious. I have an inkling you've been bilked, old timer. The game's over in Goldpaw, said to be rigged to beggary. Aye, that they are. Crooked as a dog's hind leg, the lot of them. A head of state fixing dice games? If it's true, it's quite the scandal. I have a proposition for you, Niall. We need wood, lots of wood. If we get you your forest back, will you give us what we need? Are you joking? If you get me my forest back, I'll chop the trees down myself.
All right.
Deal. That's alright with you, Evan.
Yes.
Of course, poor Niall is in trouble. If we can further our cause by helping him, that's all the more reason to try. Let's go to Gold Paw, shall we? Okay. Where exactly?
This will be over in no time.
That was not the right ability. Oh, I am low. Bum, 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 bum. Come here, pork chopper.
Leave this to me.
Don't hit me. There we go. Oh.
Oi.
Uh-huh.
I can't read these fast enough.
Careful, everyone. I'm counting on you.
Wait, I want that chest. Oh yeah. That's 2 new weapons I have for Batio. I got a ring for him? Okay. Let me up. What am I walking on? Sand? What is this?
I'm counting on you.
Oh no. I have something that revives me. Restores little deal. Oh, this revives every ally? I just want to revive one. Guess you can't. Stop jumping around. No. Get you.
I'm counting on you.
Oh.
Roland!
Whoops. I thought... Okay. Whoops.
I'm counting on you.
Oh, there go 2 of my revives. What's that?
I'll do my best.
Ah! Wait, I have them all back. They're just... I'm so confused.
That was close. I need your help.
Teleport place. Just jump up here. Go away. Ah.
Careful, everyone. I need your help. Just blue glow. Interesting. I wonder where this place is inspired from. My. Flippin' heck.
Flippin' heck. I heard Goldpaw was showy, but blimey.
In it though.
It's beautiful, ain't it? I've got a feeling I'm gonna like this place. Them there casinos make a fortune from all the easy marks that come flooding through the gates in their droves. And their droves, and it all goes straight into the government's pocket. State-owned, see? The government runs the casinos, huh? Guess we'd better go find Pugnacious.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, if we ask nicely, he'll soon see sense and let Niall have his force back. Yeah, I don't think so. But I'm not exactly sure where to look for it. It'll be the big castle-looking thingy up at the top of the town there, won't it? That looks like where a Grand High Roller would live to me. Seems as good a place to start as any. Let's head up there and see what we can see. Who are you?
Good day to you.
Oh my god. Why are you a dog with you? Okay.
Good day to you.
Tell you, try to peaches, blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah.
Welcome.
Give me things. Slightly strengthens ranged attacks, fills you up a little. Melee. I do not have that much money.
Come on, eat up. I'll be seeing you again soon.
Okay.
So,
Word of warning, be careful of the dish they call Victor's Volcano. It is fearsomely hot and spicy, like having a dragon breathe into your mouth. Okay.
welcome.
Give me weapons.
Take your time. Come back anytime.
Alright, maybe I'll sell stuff.
Welcome.
Hey, welcome back. What have you missed? Nothing really. I haven't done anything. I was just traveling all the way to this area. Now I gotta talk to some guy. Try to get the forest back for Mr. Tree Man. Why can't selling be faster? No way am I selling these.
Take your time. Come back anytime.
Okay. Let me see. Ah, yes, you're okay. You're creepy. King Infant. You guys don't matter.
So...
Clairvoyance Council is one again. Do not bring my divining tools, and my robes are being laundered. Now tell me you've forgotten again. You forgot last time, too. You'll be expelled from the council if this continues. I know what that is. Little kid. Hey, listen. You know why the statue of Lady Luck has its mouth open? No? Well, I do. Yes, I do. It's because it is talking to the fates and asking them to bring good fortune to Goldpaw. It is true. My father told me. Okay. Why is everyone still using swords, but you guys have invented neon lights?
Gosh.
Is this what a casino looks like? It's always been a dream to marry a man with money. Yeah, okay. I'm a fan of Howling, but I personally prefer Captain Yappy. Okay. Don't know who any of those people are. Maybe I'll find out.
Yeah.
Howling is the finest fortune teller in all of Goldpaw. Well, I found out. So many tripdoors. What's all the noise, I wonder? Sounds like a festival of some sort. Hi, scary man. You have come at a most auspicious time, friends. Today is the day on which Lady Luck's die decides the taxes for the month to come. What? Decide taxes based on a roll of the die? Should she roll a 1, we will pay no taxes at all. Really? None at all? Alas, for the last 2 months, she has rolled 6s. What happens then? The taxes increase 6-fold. Unlucky. You're joking. How's anyone meant to afford that? It is hard, young lady, but such are the vagaries of fortune. And without fortune, what is Goldpaw? Although I cannot say a 1 would not be welcome. Taxation based on a dice roll. Isn't it a little irresponsible? It is our way. And besides, it is not fun to trust all to fortune. Is it not fun to trust all to fortune? To place one's fate on a single throw of the die? Even our criminal trials are held in this way. Guilt or innocence are decided by the judgment of the dice.
What?
Interesting. Wow, that sounds risky. Indeed, but those busts by fortune have nothing to fear. Ah, Master Pugnacious is here. The ceremony is beginning.
At last, it is time.
What number will she roll?
Low number 1, please be a 1.
I can hardly bet an luck.
Lady of Fortune, may luck be on our side this month. Ha!
It's rigged. Come on. The taxes for the month will increase 6-fold. Tighten your belts and trust to Lady Luck, fellow citizens of Goldpaw. All will be well. Another 6, and I was certain that our luck had turned. Ah, well. All is as the mistress of fortune wills it. There are more people here. So that was Master Pugnacious. Who would have thought he would have been a pug? Yeah, and if what the kid said was true, he's been rolling nothing but sixes these past 3 months.
Oh, flippin' heck.
Wow, that's not right, is it? The whole thing must be rigged.
Listen here.
I'll not get far on making such accusations without proof, girlie. We'd best go see the man himself. He's in the big building, right? The Grand High Rollers Hall. Let's go. Only those with business may enter. Niall sent us. We have urgent business with the Grand High Roller. Master Pugnacious is occupied. He will see no one.
But...
It's important. No one. Grr.
Say,
How about we play you for the chance to see him? Put the decision in the hands of the Mistress of Fortune. Ooh, now you're speaking his language. A game of dice.
Very well.
Very well. If you win, you will have your audience. If you lose, you will pay me. Think we can accept those terms? Excellent. I will make ready. Gather together what money you would wager and speak with me again. The stake will be 1,000 guilders. You may pay afterwards if you prefer, of course. Shall we begin? Yeah. Excellent. We shall play a round of red and black. The game uses 3 dice. I will throw 2 of the dice, and you will confirm the numbers rolled. You will then decide whether the roll of the 3rd dice will bring the total of all 3 to 11 or more, or if it will be less. If you believe it will be 11 or more, you will call red. If less, black. However, when 3 1s are rolled, or 3 6s, red and black will be turned on their heads. By this, we mean that despite the total of 3, our 3 1s will count as red, and despite the total of 18, our 3 6s will count as black. Okay. Are you happy that you understand these rules? I guess I get it. Sounds fair enough. Slightly in our favor, if anything. That's a fine set of dice there, matey. They'll be worth a pretty penny, I shouldn't wonder. I will. Thank you to keep your filthy hands away from them. These are sacred items, trusted only to the highest-ranking servants of the realm. Now, let us begin. I'll start by rolling the first 2 dice. 6 and 1. So 7. I have to roll a 4 or higher for it to be over 11. Oh. Yeah. It's gonna much. Okay. Very well. Then if a 3 or lower is rolled with the remaining dice, you will win. Let the final die decide. It is so rigged! The total is 13. Red is victorious. It was gonna go on 3. I win. Oh no, you lost. My condolences, young man. Might you consider playing another round? Certainly. I'm a man of gold, pal. Your debt will increase, of course. You're happy to proceed nonetheless? I can't say no. I'm gonna become a gambling addict.
hey,
I don't want to do it. What are you doing,
my
Evan?
son.
Go on, my son. You can do it. Thrash the beggar. I'll start by rolling the first 2 dice. 2 1s. He's gonna roll a 3rd one. There's no way to win. A 2 or above wins. That's obviously the smarter thing to go for. But it's just gonna doesn't even matter. It's gonna be a 1. Let the final die decide. Of course! Why not? Red is victorious. Haha, I win again. Gutted. But you're getting the hang of it, laddie. That much is plenty. I'm not doing anything. Well, have you had enough? If you wish to continue, your debt will increase further. I can't say no! I don't have any money left! Just one more. Just one more game. Start by rolling the first 2 die. I guess 2 6s. Another 6 will turn them, resulting in a win. Whatever. We're just gonna go for this because it's not like my. It's not like my decision even matters. Black, very well. Then if a 6 is rolled with the remaining die, red and black will be turned on their heads, and you will win. The final die decide. Oof. Total is 13. Red is victorious. Ha! I win again. Oof. Stop! Let me give up! Don't give up now, lad. You almost had the cur. No!
Oh, come on! But...
I'm doing so well! By what measure? 3 losses, how unfortunate. If you be so kind as to hand over the 10 million guilders. What? Wouldn't it be 3,000?
Snakes alive!
It was only 1,000 a minute ago. I warned you, did I not? Twice, in fact. As you continue to lose, your debt grows. After each loss, it increases 100-fold. 1,000 rises to 100,000. 100,000 rises to 10 million. You mentioned the debt, but not the amount. I wouldn't exactly call that informed consent.
Oh my...
We don't have anywhere near that much.
Very well.
Very well, you seem trustworthy. I'll allow you to delay the payment of your debt. Ah!
No, do not be alarmed. The creature will leave you when your debt is paid.
That won't be annoying.
Oh...
What are we going to do? We're no close to meeting Master Pugnacious, and now we're 10 million guilders in debt to that awful man.
You owe me! You owe me!
Oh, what the
flippin'
heck?
heck.
Shut up, you stupid bird. Core, half the Puffin town must be in debt, if all these birds are anything to go by. Everyone's got one. That character looked like Ari. So about the dice game, I couldn't help noticing something fishy about how the 3rd die was moving. You spotted it too. I was thinking exactly the same thing. Really? I was so lost in the game there, it slipped me notice, I have to say. It wouldn't surprise me if there were more to that die than meets the eye. The swab said they was special dice, only for bigwigs or some such, did he not? we could get our hands on one, we might be able to find some proof that he was cheating. Why don't we go take a look at the casino? The government runs it, right? So it'll be full of government employees and dice. Motion seconded. Thirded. Well, alright then. Seems we have a plan.
You owe me! You owe me!
Oh my god. Where are we going? Head to the casino and see if you can uncover any signs of cheating. My humblest apologies, sir. The house kindly asks that those who are troubled by debt refrain from playing. I see. Of course. He's with me. I won't let him play any of the games. He'll just be watching. Is that alright with you? By all means, we hope that you enjoy your visit.
All right.
Alright. We're in. So this is what the inside of a casino looks like. We'll draw less attention if we split up. Let's spread out and see what we can see. Okay. I like being in the casino even when I do not play. There's something about the tension in the air that appeals to me. You're asking if I'm not playing simply because I've spent all my money? Preposterous. I love to watch. I love to watch the action is all. Yeah, same. It's not uncommon for visitors to our kingdom to loudly decry the casino is a den of trickery. But this is a ridiculous assertion. Do they not understand that it is owned and operated by the state? Surely they do not think the powers that be intervene to ensure that the dice always falls in their favor. Such behavior would be an affront to Lady Luck, our holiest of holies. If you ask me, such complaints are nothing more than the whining of sore losers. This guy does not look happy. You wish to know more about the dice used here at the casino? I can quite understand why you would. I suppose you've been wondering at the admiring glances bestowed upon the bearer of these auspicious items, yes? Alas, they are only granted to select servants of the realm. You will not find them on sale anywhere, I'm afraid. Not even I, as a citizen of this great nation, would be able to obtain one. I would give up any dreams of owning one if I were you. Interesting. What is the most remarkable quality of the casino, you ask? I suppose it is the croupiers more than anything. They are all but impossible to outplay. I don't know that word. Hi, I was talking to someone. Oh, okay. That long-necked bird, that's my debt. Apparently I'm 10 million in debt, so I have this little bird following me all the time, screaming at me, telling me that I owe money. No matter how good one's hands may seem, They always seem to find a way to turn the tables. They must be blessed with inexhaustible reserves of good fortune. But there's no reason to give up. If I, too, pay regular obeisance to Lady Luck, the tide of fate will surely turn in my favor eventually. That should do it for now. I hope the others managed to find some helpful clues as well.
Well now.
Well, what do you know? The dice they use in here are the same as the ones our friend the gatekeeper had. And it seems they really are a little fishy. Alright, be the proof of that, lad. This place is as crooked as a wyvern's grin. He comes back with 2 birds. How does he have 2 birds?
Money! No!
You owe me.
Oh, come on!
You didn't, did you? Oh, you did, you big wally. I could have helped myself. Stand by and watch while there's fun to be had? That ain't me. Way, girly.
Okay.
And how much did you lose exactly? If you'll excuse me, a little pry. Oh, mere pennies, little feller. Mere pennies. Right. Well, let's forget about our friend the genius here for a moment, shall we? There's something I want to show you. I can't do it here, though. Shall we take this somewhere a little quieter?
Sure.
Sure. How about the lobby at the end? Hee hee hee. Welcome, dearies, welcome. Would it be possible to borrow the lobby for a moment or two?
Yes.
By all means, my lovely, by all means. Take all the time you need. Hee hee hee. Hee 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 hee. So, Tani, what was it you wanted to show us? That thing's so creepy staring. Your little scallywag only went and sniped yourself a dice. Ooh.
Huh?
Ha. You mean you stole one? Pa, stole, borrowed, whatever helps you sleep at night. Anyway, I've got something very interesting to show you.
Watch this. If I press the 1, we get a 1.
Ooh.
And if I press the 5, a 5. Now 2. Beginner's luck.
Oh, cheeky beggars.
Gosh.
So that's it.
So this is how they've been doing it, huh? The scurvy mutt blocking our path to Pugnacious had the self-same dice, so he did. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go and tell him his secret is out. I think that's a good idea. Or just deny it. Besides, it's better that he doesn't know we have it for now. I see where you're going. Very crafty. I likes it.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah. And then, heh, tidy. What? Then Bob's your uncle. What? Well, best plan in the flippin' world, right?
But...
Will it really work? You know, it's a little risky, but I think it just might.
Tidy.
And that's decided then. Leave it to your old pal Lofty. Let's go and pay Gary Gateface a visit, shall we? Let's go. One of what they're gonna do. Gimme. Gimme. A classic cabbage. You've come to repay your debt, I assume.
You owe me! You owe me!
I'm never gonna get over that. No, I've come to play another round.
Very well.
As you wish. But know that should you lose a fourth time, your debt will grow still further. Oh, I'm not losing this time.
I'll be counting on you.
So, which will it be?
Red.
Time to put our little plan into action.
Let us begin.
Ew!
Oh, that's impossible!
You manipulated the dice, you must have. How would we have done that exactly? It's yours, and you rolled it. Or are you saying that you had some nasty little trick up your sleeve and it didn't work?
Ridiculous.
Little trick? No, you have no proof. How dare you? What is all this noise, Master Pugnacious. Well, well, and what exactly is going on here? Yeah. You know better than to cause a scene so close to His Eminence's private chambers. Master Pugnacious, how glad I am to meet you at last. We were sent here on urgent business by Niall.
Yeah.
Yeah, but your stupid gatekeeper here tricked us into owing him a fortune, and he still won't let us in. What? Is this how Goldpaw treats its guests?
Goodness.
Forgive my foolish underling. If my good friend Niall sent you, it can be no trifling matter. That much should have been plain.
You.
To resort to base deceit and unforgivable transgression. Talk about the little girl? To resort to base deceit and unforgivable transgression. Your debts will be annulled, of course. Oh, the lady with the long hair? Ooh. Very spooky. We'll continue inside. This one. Throw him in jail.
Yes, master.
Oh, that's... Well... It's not a woman, apparently. Yes, master. But no. She look like Roman soldiers. So, envoy of Niall, what brings you here? We have come to ask that you return his forest to him. Ah, but of course. He has sent you to beg for it on his behalf. And why would I simply return it? I won it for him in a game of chance. It was his fortune as willed it. Was it? We couldn't help noticing how much cheating goes on in this supposed kingdom of chance. What are you implying? It was on the dice roll of Lady Luck herself that Niall gambled. Huh? Our friend outside may have been capable of base trickery, but the Mistress of Fortune? I think not. So he wasn't even playing with their Pilflin casino dices? No, the one we saw in the ceremony was much bigger. What? What are you doing? One sec. What? No, the one we saw in the ceremony was much bigger. I don't know how to do it. One sec. Oh, it worked? Okay. One sec. Sorry, gotta unban people, I guess. Unbanned. Okay, should be fixed now. That doesn't mean someone couldn't have messed with it. You would accuse our most sacred symbol of trickery? is a preposterous idea, but you are welcome to examine her if it will please you. But I would warn you to proceed with the utmost care when doing so. The people of Goldpaw will not take such an intrusion lightly.
Thanks.
Thanks. I think we'll take you up on that. Come on. These outsiders do not know their place.
Yes, master.
Indeed, Master Pugnacious. We must be on our guard. Bother. I really thought we were onto something there. God, we're right back where we started.
No.
Not quite. I'm pretty sure if we look hard enough, we'll find something's not quite right with Lady Luck. If you say so, let's go and have us a gander, shall we? But you don't see many kingmakers doing this, eh? Well, hey. Have you found anything, Lofty? Nothing much, no. Unless you count the biggest flippin' jumble of wards and charms and magic-repelling doodads as I've ever seen in me life. Other than that, wood's nice. All smooth and shiny. Yeah, it's quality stuff, this. So nothing you miss at first glance, huh? I can see why he was happy for us to come take a look. All those wards and things must mean that you couldn't influence the role using magic, wouldn't they? I guess so. What I'd really like to do is sneak and peek inside, but I get the feeling we wouldn't make ourselves too popular if we smashed the thing open.
How dare you!
Cease this outrage at once. Lady Luck's sacred statue is no place for your pet to play.
Oi!
Master Pugnacious gave us permission to look at the die and make sure there's no funny business going on. Ah, is that so? Very well, very well. The degree to which he ensures Lady Luck's impeachable integrity is admirable indeed. It sure is. I'll bet the statue must take some serious looking after, huh? And that die, too.
Oh, yes.
Exactly, exactly. You are a young friend, but you understand much. Why only recently His Eminence became concerned at the deadly worn condition of the die we had always used, and had it replaced with an entirely new one. Had no expense was spared in its making. He dispatched a delegation of our most highly respected craftsmen to the deepest part of the forest in search of the finest wood available.
Uh-huh.
He did, huh?
Now then.
Ah, but listen to me chattering on. I'm sure you are busy enough already without me bothering you. Nice to meet you, young man. Oops, sorry, I knocked my mic. He meant the forest of Niall, I suppose? Seems like he's going a mite overboard sending all of those craftsmen so far out of the way, don't it? Do you think it was them who stuck all those notice thingies to the trees? I don't know, but I think we should go back there and look around a little more. Alright, let's head back to the forest of Niall and hunt for clues. Okay. Trapdoor.
Hey,
You're back, eh? How'd it go with old Puggy? Well, we didn't quite manage to get your forest back yet. But we did find out the game is rigged all the way to the top.
James.
I knew it, the crafty wee roasters. Now all we needed to do is get some proof that there's funny business afoot with Lady Luck as well. Haven't noticed people from Goldpaw doing anything strange in the woods lately, have you? Well, they're up to something over towards the old woods there, but to be honest, there are so many of the beggars traipsing in and out, I couldn't keep track of all of it. Maybe that's where they're making the dice. Let's go and look, shall we?
Listen.
Hold your horses, laddie. You'll not be getting anywhere near the old woods unless you can cast Quicken Growth. What's that? It's a spell, you great bamboo. You've never heard of it? Ah, kids these days. Here, I'll teach it to you. And what kind of spell is that exactly? Can you not figure it out from the name? Makes plants grow fast. Cast that wee beauty on a teeny tiny seed, and it'll be a tree as tall as a house before you can blink. Wait. If I know this, why do I need this guy's trees anymore? I can just leave. I can just go plant a bunch of trees and then make them grow super fast and then cut them down myself. Thanks for the tip.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Looks like we're off to the old woods. I wouldn't be surprised if I was you, or wouldn't be so pleased about it if I was you. The monsters over that way have been a right pain in the neck lately. Is there anywhere I can teleport to get closer? Doesn't look like it.
Here goes nothing.
Oop. Okay. Yeah. The only thing that could be better, I think, about it is combat's super easy. I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, there's pretty much no tactics to it at all. You kind of just click things. You don't need to control your other party members or anything. You don't need to really mess with that one. What's the page called? The tactic tweaker. Mess with it a little bit just to give me more XP and stuff. Oh, I have enough points to put another point in here. There you go.
Oi!
Oh, I can do the mushroom thing now. There's no difficulty settings. Yeah, I've just been spending points on XP items. There's no difficulty settings, sucks. Alright, there's a mod that makes it harder, but I didn't really want to install any mods. Yeah, it's a lot like the Tales of series. The combat, at least.
You ready for this?
Be in battle sequence all the time. It's I think it's only like that in certain areas. When I'm out in the field, it does the battle sequence thing. Like you just run around and then it like cues up the battle, and then you hear the little victory music. This way. Yeah, I think in zones like this, it's all just live battles, but when you get out in the field, it's like a traditional RPG kind of thing. Was there mushrooms there? No. Where exactly? This place is a maze. Okay, straight ahead then. Right. Yeah, I got a little Pikmin. I forget what they're called.
Come on! I'm counting on you.
I'm counting on you. Yeah, I have 3 weapons. They all charge up to 100%, and when they're at 100%, they make my abilities do different things and do more damage. So you have to like swap between the weapons and make sure that you're always charging another weapon. Stuff like that. Whoa, 5 hours. How long have I been streaming? Is Xenoblade 2 for PC, or is it just the Switch? I want to play that game.
Wow.
Wow, they've been busy. Or just the Switch. So this is where they're making the trick dice. How shall we do this? Charge in shouting our heads off?
No.
No, we can't draw attention to ourselves. We need to slip in undetected and find out what they're doing. Next Yokai Watch game is coming for the Switch. Oh yeah! I heard about that. Hide yourselves. Some swabs are coming. No, not the swabs. Why did they have to build it so far away?
Huh.
Fool, any closer and the people of the city would surely discover it. Oh, we still don't have the 3rd game? They're just skipping a game? Is it like a story game? So you're just like missing a chunk of the story? They're from Goldpaw. They must be. I have a mighty fine idea all of a sudden. You know, I think I might be thinking what you're thinking. Huh? Oh! I just beat him up and made him naked. Oh, it looks so cute. Well, the Switch version may just be the Japan release only, so we have to wait. Guess I've expected as much from a pair of Sky Pirates. Are you sure this will work? Only one way to find out, lad. We'll keep watch out here. Off you go and sneak into that there dice factory. Just don't be too long, alright? Guess we don't have much of a choice. Or I guess we don't have much choice. Danny and Batu stay behind to keep watch. Let's go. Phew, I was sure he was going to see through a disguise. Well, he didn't. Looks like this might be just work. This might just work. Alright, we need at least 2 forms of proof. The first is something tying Pugnacious directly to the deception. Some kind of documentary evidence would be ideal. The next is evidence of how they're manipulating the dice. My guess is they're not using magic.
Oh.
Really? How else could it be done? Oh, there are ways. We have a few different techniques for manipulating things from a distance where I'm from. I wouldn't be surprised if someone here has come up with something similar.
Alright.
Alright, let's find that proof. Let's do it. These disguises should help us get close to the people who work here. Maybe we can pick up some clues. These outfits. I like it. Hey guys.
Hey
Any
there.
clue? You seen any of my blueprints? I don't even know what blueprints are. Ah, forgive me. What? Why'd you tell him that? I should have taken better care of them. You're supposed to lie. There, all the dice meets the required standards. That is this week's quota met. So now it's time to relax. Arf arf. There's plenty of notes on ordering materials and so on, but none of it proves that Pugnacious has done anything wrong.
Yeah.
You must excuse me, I'm rather busy at the moment. I must assemble all the necessary documents in order to process the factory accounts. Grr, sometimes I regret choosing to work in the accounting department, constantly hounded by everyone, and never a word of thanks. Looks like a tool that's used by the workers here. Doesn't look especially suspicious. Okay. There's nothing very incriminating around here. Okay, I don't think there's anything in here. Hello. I'm sick of the back teeth of churning out regular dice day after day. When will I finally be allowed to work in the trick dice department? Okay, so this isn't the, this isn't where the trick dice are made. This is just where the normal dice are made. Where's the spare control unit? I'm certain that I left it here on the table.
Yeah.
My superior told me recently that, despite appearances to the contrary, these devices are not actually powered by magic. He says that, in fact, they rely on a technology that we imported from another kingdom. I'm not sure I believe him. It looks like just magic to me. How dare you? I'm not idling. I have something very important to do. What about you, Should you not be getting back to work also? There are plenty of interesting objects on the shelf, but none of them appear to provide any evidence of wrongdoing. Workbench used to make trick dice. There's nothing particularly special about it. It's a huge pile of trick dice for use in the casino. They don't seem to have anything to do with Lady Luck's dice, though. Well, do it interact with every single thing?
Hey there!
How many dice have you made today, friend? I'm feeling especially productive. I may even break my daily record. Ah. Let me click this. This is some kind of control unit, but there's no way of knowing. There's no way you'll be able to sneak it out from under the workers' noses. There might be one laying around somewhere, though. Oh, this one. Roland, look.
Huh.
This must be it. And based on all this stuff, it looks like what I thought. A remote control for Lady Luck's dice. It's just like you said. A lucky guess. Anyhow, Pugnacious must have one of these. So this is how he keeps the taxes so high, and how he stole Niall's forest from him. It sure seems that way. It's also how we're going to make him pay. We could really use some proof connecting Pugnacious to this place. Alright, let's look around a little more. I'm guessing it's in the other room.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're busy, I get it. Ooh. Contains a set of signed instructions.
Oh!
That's Pugnacious' signature at the bottom.
Uh-huh.
Looks like instructions on what he wants them to build. I'm guessing these were supposed to be destroyed. Luckily for us, someone didn't do their job. Well, that's certainly undeniable proof. Wonderful. Guess we have everything. That's everything we need. Come on, let's get out of here. Let's go. Unauthorized intruders detected. Initiating attack sequence. Oh, no, no, no.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness. Tenny, Batu.
Blimey!
Sorry, looks like we got rumbled. What's this horrible thing doing here anyway? I don't like our chances, girly. They're trapped.
Come on!
Then we have to help them.
Leave this to me! I can't do it!
Oh, you're stepping on all my Pikmins. Oops. Oh, come on. Ah. He's gonna explode, run. Why are you standing in that? Ah. Phew, I thought me goose was cooked there for a second. Looks like the people in the factory didn't notice the racket either. We got lucky there. Well, did you find your precious proof? Yes, we found the device Pugnacious uses to control the dye's movement. Ah, that's the stuff, lad. Now we can hang the swindling dog out to dry. We sure can. With this thing to help us, we'll be able to expose him for the fraud he is. Evan, I need to be sure you're okay with what we're about to do. We'll be interfering directly in another country's affairs. If it doesn't go well for us, things could get ugly. And if they go really badly, you could be making an enemy of an entire nation. Are you ready to take that risk? Stealing from one's own people is unforgivable. We cannot stand by and let that happen. Hey, good night, Cassidy.
That's the stuff, man!
That's the spirit, Evan lad.
Yeah!
Yeah. I knew you wouldn't let him walk all over them.
Aye.
Grow more kingly by the day, your majesty.
Uh-huh.
You really are starting to sound like a king, you know that? Alright, our leader has set out his policy. And now it's time to implement it. Got a bow. Do I have all the best stuff on? Okay. Does she have another skill? Nope. Okay. Oh, wait, gotta put on his bow, actually. I'll put it on her, and then give him the other bow. Cool. Go and accuse Master Pugnacious of cheating. Cheating? Ooh. Gimme. Never mind. It's not that good. I mean, maybe it's good. I don't know how much it does. Okay, let's teleport. Gold Paw, Fortune Square. You look so scary. Ah, you again. Did Lady Luck provide evidence of the dastardly machinations of which you imagined us guilty? Master Pugnacious, you have deceived Niall and your own people, the very people you're supposed to serve. More wild accusations, and where is your proof? Did you find evidence of trickery? Some ingenious device hidden somewhere inside Lady Luck, perhaps? Come on, you know we're on to you. Why not drop the act? There is no act to drop. I am innocent, as the mistress of fortune herself will attest. Will she now? Huh. That's not such a bad idea. I hear she's the one who passes judgment on legal matters around here. How does a trial sound?
Indeed.
Sounds like a very fine idea indeed. Ooh, Roland's got a good idea. Yes, this is the way of Goldpaw. All matters of state, be they legal, political, or otherwise, are decided by the roll of the sacred dice. And as ruler of this great nation, I am more than willing to submit myself to the judgment of Lady Luck. But know that if I am found innocent, I'll treat your attempts at sedition with the gravity they deserve. You will be punished for the crimes against the state. Do you accept my terms? We do. Then we will begin the preparations right away. Come to the square at the appointed time. Alright, time for the main event. I'll leave this to you, if you don't mind, Roland.
Sure.
Sure, I was hoping you'd say that. Preparations are complete. The trial can get underway as soon as you have confirmed that you are ready. Well, shall we begin? Begin the trial. If you would please take your places. I hereby convene the trial by fortune of Master Pugnacious, Grand High Roller of Goldpaw. Being the defendant, His Eminence will be unable to preside over his hearing. As such, it falls to me to discharge his duties. I hope you'll forgive my doubtless clumsy efforts in the most unfamiliar role. A trial is underway? And with the Grand High Roller in the dock, no less? What in the world can have happened? Why are you dressed like that, Roland? Because this is a court of law. The defendant, Master Pugnacious, Grand High Roller of Goldpaw, bows his head before Lady Luck and submits to her judgment in this matter. He stands accused of dereliction of duty, specifically the knowing deception of his people. If the prosecution would like to begin by making its case. I intend to prove to this court that Master Pugnacious did knowingly and willingly, with the aid of the network of his most trusted retainers, defraud the very people with whose care he is entrusted. Further, I will show that he distributed devices among his accomplices, which were used to carry out deception on a grand scale through the manipulation of dice rolls. I do no doubt that you have found evidence of some trifling chicanery among lower-level officials, but to allege that this administration as a whole is complicit in such a behavior is preposterous. I do not, have not, and will never engage in dishonest practices of any kind. To accuse me as such is to defame my character and call my good name into question. Perhaps you will permit those who present to withhold judgment on the matter of your innocence until I have presented my proof? Roland offers up the set of signed instructions as proof.
But
What is the meaning of this? I think you know very well, after all. This document was written by you, was it not? Ladies and gentlemen, I present the prosecution's key exhibit, written instructions for the assembly of manipulatable die, clearly signed by Master Pugnacious. Does the accused have anything to say in his defense?
no.
Only that my prior outburst was merely an expression of shock at the brazenness of his shameless act. I have never seen this document in my life. To stoop to the fabrication of evidence, it is a pitiful tactic indeed. It is forgery, plain and simple. Why don't we let Lady Luck be the judge of that? By all means. Seems that both sides are satisfied to entrust judgment on this matter to the Mistress of Fortune. May the die roll stand as the undisputed word of truth. Lady Luck, grant us an even number if this evidence be false. If it be otherwise, let the number be odd. I have to show the people of Goldpaw just how badly they've been misled.
Even the evidence is judged to be false. Lady Luck has spoken.
Righto, Your Majesty.
Ha! Oh!
What is happening? The die. Something is wrong with the die.
Which brings us to the crux of the prosecution's case. That Master Pugnacious knowingly manipulated Lady Luck.
What? No!
Yeah, with this remote control thingy.
But
This is... By the use of the remote control, the outcome of Lady Luck's die rolls can be readily manipulated. The prosecution was able to visit the place where these devices are manufactured and to procure one for its own purposes, namely the demonstration of this fraud. Master Pugnacious deliberately kept the Taxi and stole Niall's forest from him, and all using this horrible trick. Master Pugnacious. Can this really be true? Cheat, deceiver. Shame on you. You're the Grand High Roller. Don't you have anything to say for yourself? Oh. All that I did for Goldpaw. I had to make my nation rich, richer than any other. It was the only way. The bond with his people is weakening. Soon it will be time.
What's that?
It's the Kingmaker, Longfang!
He doesn't look happy.
Longfang? Here in the city? And why?
Master Pugnacious, your right to rule has been tested and found wanting. My plan is complete. Your king's bond is mine!
Whoa.
Wait!
Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, has everything been okay? Yeah, everyone's been... A bunch of people left. Oh gosh, I have to fight the Kingmaker? Sorry, I didn't have chat open. Huh, where are we? It's an interdimensional dimension, ain't it? And if we don't do something, it'll eat up this whole kingdom.
What?
What? Then we have to stop Longfang.
You ain't wrong there.
You're not wrong there, my boy. Come on, let's knock some sense back into old Bitey, shall we? Yeah, surely. There ain't just a Kingmaker. Tis a Kingmaker going do-loud. A blessed realm wrecker. Don't be like that, man. When there's a will, there's a way. He lost his marbles, ain't it? Which means he can't keep a lid on all that power. What happens to power you can't keep a lid on? That's right, it comes flying out of you. And the places where it comes flying out are exactly the right places to wallop. Hit him where it hurts, and you'll hurt him good and proper. And don't worry about knowing where these special spots are. Thanks to your bond with yours truly, you'll be able to spot them no problem. I'm
Careful,
so
everyone.
confused. Weak spots. Realm wreckers are kingmakers that have lost control of their enormous power and run wild as a result. This power escapes from them in bright, glowing bursts. The points from which this energy escapes are particularly vulnerable to attack, so if you focus your assault on them, you'll deal a lot more damage. Okay.
I'm counting on you!
Kingmakers are mysterious entities that have absorbed the power of kingmakers, giving them the ability to exploit their weaknesses when enough of them gather together. They're born from items into which a kingmaker has instilled its power, so if you smash up anything a kingmaker creates, you might just find some. When enough of them have appeared, a gold circle will surround them, and they'll beckon you over to press X to call their always impressive assistance. Oh, I gotta take this part. Oh, no.
I'm counting on you!
Ooh, I'm invincible here.
I need your help!
How long do we keep this little invincible thing for? Oh, okay, not that long. Ooh, this is a good spot for it if it does the same thing. Oh, cool.
I'm counting on you.
Ooh, right here, right here. There we go.
I'm counting on you.
There's Heidi.
I need your help.
Ow. Yay. Ow. Hopefully that was the end of the chapter. I'm gonna end once the chapter's over. Wait, this guy's alive? This here's the square, ain't it? Phew, we're back. One sec. I can't, like... Okay. I suppose that means Longfang really has calmed down for now, at least. Guess we better tie up some loose ends, huh? I've done the unforgivable. My desire to lift my kingdom out of poverty became an all-consuming greed. That weakness made me vulnerable, and he exploited it. Who was he, the one who stole your king's bond? He came to me some months ago. He promised secret knowledge, knowledge of ways in which our nation might be made yet greater, and in return, he sought high office. It was he who suggested that the dice be manipulated, who gave me means by which it might be done. When did I fall under his spell, and how? How could I have allowed such a thing to happen? We managed to calm your kingmaker down, but without your king's bond, will things here be okay? You have bought us a little time. He will sleep a while yet, but in time he will reawaken, and in the absence of the bond, he will seek to destroy your kingdom once again. But why? Curse his scaly pate. There ain't a jot of rhyme or reason to such a wanton savagery. Not now, shh. Master Pugnacious, for the sake of your kingdom, for the sake of your bond, will you help us? Forgive me, I haven't even introduced myself properly yet. I am Evan Pettywhisker of the House of Teldrum. I have formed a pact with the Kingmaker of the Cradle of Light, and mean to found a new nation in the Heartlands. Will you stand with me? So that is what I sensed in you. It was plain to me from the first that you were no ordinary child. But what is it that you propose? I want to protect our world. I want to make sure that nobody else has to lose what's most important to them, and I want you to help me. I'll do all that I can, of course. I fear that he who stole my king's bond may not be satisfied with mine alone. This being so, we must stand together with our brother nations, or lose all that is most dear to us. With this in mind, I mean to return Niall's forest to him. Indeed, I mean to return all that I stole. Word of my decision has been sent to Niall already, of course.
Thank you.
Really? Thank you so much, Master Pugnacious. Gold Paul will rise again, and its people with it. I wish you good fortune in your quest, friends. Nice. What level am I? 17 now? Blah 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 blah. We already read all this. Increases the length of time which you're invulnerable when invading. I like that. Do that for now. Alright.
Crevens?
Your beauties, yeah. Your bonny wee beauties. I got my forest back, and it's all thanks to yourselves. You can have all the trees you want. Knock yourself out.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now we can finally start building our kingdom. Wait, Niall. Pugnacious had his king's bond stolen by a creepy snake-headed weirdo. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Jinx!
Stolen? Jings, his kingmaker must be tearing the place to pieces.
Aye!
Aye, it wanted to, sure enough, but we taught it a little lesson it won't forget. Gold Paw's safe, for now. King's bond stealings. No mean feat, though. He didn't happen to be infusing things with an awful, filthy fug, did he? Yes, a sort of purple aura. That'll be the horned one's doing then, right enough. The horned one? The old kingmaker of a place called Allegoria, a nasty piece of work and no mistake. For someone to be using the beastie's power would have to mean... I cannot see it being done by anyone but Lauren. He was the king that shared a bond with that creature. So we just need to go to this Allegoria place and get the bond back, right? You'll have a job doing that, I'm afraid. Allegoria hasn't existed for 2,000 or more years. Disappeared along with the land on which it stood.
Golly.
So he's the king of a country which hasn't existed for centuries. What does that mean? Is he a ghost or something? Whatever he is, I'd say he's looking to pinch people's king's bond in order to try and bring the horned one back somehow. And if he does that, the whole world will be filled with purple fog before you can say we're doomed. So Pugnacious was right. He'll be trying to steal more king's bonds. What are you looking at me like that for, Mum? Then we mustn't let him succeed. Can't let him bring back the horned one. We sure can't, but we're going to stop him. But if we're going to stop him, we'll need the strength of an entire kingdom. A kingdom we haven't even started building yet. Then let's get to work, shall we? Alright, time to get building, me hearties. Hi, sounds like a plan, right enough. I'd best come with you. I'll be needing my help. Really? Speaking of which, things will be getting underway by now, I reckon. Hmm?
Look.
I smells a smell on the wind. That a progress. Seems the mangy dogs got tired of twiddling their thumbs.
Oh my!
Where did all these people come from? I see sky pirates, greenlings, even a few people from Ding Dong Dell. They must all want to be citizens of our amazing new kingdom. That they must, right enough. But how did the swabs even know to come a-knockin'? You've me to thanks for that, son. I didn't expect so many to turn up so soon, to be honest. I put the word out on the street, you can. A wee thanks for getting the old forest back, like. That's more than we could have hoped for. Oh, think nothing of it. Ask only the teensy-weensiest of favors in return. That you make me your Minister of Finance. You just bet away your whole forest. How are we supposed to trust you? There's none can pinch a penny like I can. I think that sounds like a wonderful idea. So if Niall's the Minister of Finance, I guess that makes Batu the Minister of Defense? The swab in charge of fighting, you mean? I like the sound of that a good deal. Haha. And I guess I can be your advisor. I have a little experience running a country. I'm sure I can help out here and there. No, you'll be my chief consul. I'm no politician, Roland. I shall need your help. Oh, that's very kind of you, Evan. I don't know if I'll be... It's the king's job to appoint his ministers, correct? Then I hereby appoint you chief consul. Alright then, chief consul it is. By royal appointment.
Thank you.
Thank you, Roland. No problem. Happy to see you finally taking the lead. Suppose I am, aren't I? Still not sure if I'll be up to the job, but I have to try. Thanks to all of you, I finally feel ready to. I'll try my best, for your sakes, and for mine. Flipmon, I almost forgot. If we're building a kingdom, we need a proper tidy name, ain't it? To make things official, like... Yeah, I've been doing some thinking about that.
I've decided to call our kingdom... Evermore.
Ooh.
Well, what do you think?
Evermore, huh? I like it. Did you come up with that yourself? Oh no, it's from an ancient story. The story of a great kingdom whose people were so happy that they wished for it to last forever. Fitting. Alright, Mr. King, you've named your country. Time to address your adoring citizens. Yahar!
Oi! Listen up, ye mangy curs. King Evan's got a rousing speech for you. Pay attention.
Huh? Thank you all. Building our new kingdom won't be easy, but we will build it. A beautiful, bountiful kingdom where everyone can live happily ever after. Wow. I want you all to join me on this journey. The road ahead may be a long one, but at the end of it, there is hope.
There's King Liu.
That wasn't half bad.
Nice speech, Evan. Couldn't have done better myself.
This is where it all begins. Here and now, our kingdom.
We're with you to the bitter end, lad. Come hell or high water.
Thank you, all of you.
So the people who had heeded Neil's call and flocked to the
Neil.
Heartlands set about building their new nation. And Evermore took its first faltering steps on the road to becoming a kingdom. A kingdom where everyone could live happily ever after. Just as Aranella had wished. Or so they hoped.
I'm so hungry.
For someone with a brand new kingdom, you don't look very happy.
I am happy, but I'm worried. There's still so much we don't know. And now there's a force bent on destroying our whole world. How can I ever hope to overcome something like that?
You can't, on your own. But you're not on your own, are you?
No, not anymore. I have friends beside me. The best friends I could ever hope for.
That's right. So turn to them when you need to, and take it one step at a time. You'll get there in the end.
I suppose so. I can only do my best after all.
Exactly. And your best is only going to get better. I'll see you again soon, Evan.
Yes. See you soon.
Okay. All done then. 6.5 hours in 2 streams. Move some of this stuff. System sounds. There we go. Cool. Anyone follow? No. Okay. Bye-bye.